Hello everybody, how are you? I hope everybody's fine and welcome again in this new video, which will be again another one about how to clean management engine versions, and in this video we'll see the versions 7 to 10, which means number 7, 8, 9 and 10. With these versions, in fact, it's the same thing as the previous ones, which we have seen in the previous video. And by the way, for those who haven't seen it yet, I advise you to go check it first before watching this one. The previous one was about versions 4 to 6. There will be a link to the video on the description of this one. In the description, in the description section of this video. So I was saying that these versions 7, 8, 9, 10 are dealt exactly the same way as the previous one, but there's another extra features, 1 or 2 features, which we have to check with these ones. Those features are, or those parameters are, integrated clock controller and the PCH straps. So as usual, as I always do with my videos, I have everything ready for this video, and in this folder, as you can see here, we have me version, we have 3 or 4 folders, me version 7, 8, 9 and 10, and in each folder we have what we will need in this video. So we'll try to do 1 or 2 or 3 or even all of them. Why not? I just in fact don't want to make the video that long, so let's see what we can do in this video, 2 or 3 or even 4. I know most of people don't like to watch long videos, but anyway, it's the same thing for all the versions. So let's start with version 7. As you can see here, we have the repository, the system tools, and we have the binary file served as example. We will first of all drag it and drop it on the Me Analyzer, which you can have also within your tools in the same working folder. So you hit enter, and here we have what's necessary. We have the Me version, the release, the tape and the SKU, and depending on these parameters we will choose or select the appropriate flash image tool. So it's 71131088. Let's open the RAR folder containing the system tools. Again this one, again inside this one we have flash image tool, and we have, I think, exactly the same number here for this version as the number of our management engine of the BIOS file which we are dealing with right now. So we open this folder, we open again this Win32 folder, and we select everything and we just drag everything to our working folder like this. So as I said in the previous videos, it's better to have the flash image tool and the files that go with it within your working folder where you have the binary file which you're trying to clean. That's it. Let's close the RAR file. Now we just double click on flash image tool and we go to file, open, and we select our folder, which is Me version 7. We go to here and we select all files to view or to be able to see all the files inside the working folder, so that you can choose your binary file, or you just drag the file and drop it on the tool like this. You keep this as default. Anyway, we have only one option, and you hit OK. And you go to build setting again, as with the previous versions which we have seen in the previous videos. You uncheck generate intermediate build files and you hit OK. Then you go to region configuration and you go to features supported. You check if on Intel anti-theft technology permanently disabled is on yes, not like this what we have on this file. So we have to change it to yes, so that we have Intel anti-theft technology permanently disabled on this system, as it's always causing a lot of issues with the stability of the system in which it is enabled. And then we check if we have integrated controller, clock controller. We check it and it should be on default, but with this file we don't have it, so we just go to PCH straps and we choose the PCH strap 2, this one, and we should have all these settled to zeros. As you can see here, we have here to B, so we should double click on that and delete these and replace with zeros like this, and you hit OK. Then you go to file and you save as. Let's do things as easy as possible and just call it V7, which means version 7, and let's save. We will get it. We should get it here. Where is it? So again, let's go to file, save as, and check where it is saved. So as I said in the previous videos, you always should pay attention what you open and where you save. So as you can see here, we have saved it in Mi version 10, which is false. So we just copy it from here. We can do that from here, cut, and we go here and we paste simply, and here we cancel. So we don't need to save it again. Now our file is saved in the location which we wish, which is the working folder here. And now you just close this, and now we need to look for the repository. So we open the repository RAR file. Again, you open this. Why I use RAR files? Because they stay as is, and they don't get corrupted within the system. I mean by system, Windows. So I just keep these files as is. I don't in fact extract them. So when I need a file or repository file, I just open the whole RAR, the whole repository RAR file, and I drag what I need from it. So here we need 7113 and it should be 5 MB. So 7113 here. Here it is, and it should be 5 MB. We have it there. This is it, and the other things, in fact, production extracted, and we don't have the RN version here, but we can use this one. So we drag it here and we close the RAR file. So as we have it here, we just copy it and put it inside this folder. So this folder, again, I have explained these things in the previous videos, but let's suppose that your just watching this video and you haven't seen the previous ones, and it's your first video to watch about how to clean me engine regions. So this folder in fact wasn't here before opening the dump with the flash image tool. So the flash image tool in fact is the one that generates this folder and also this one. So this one contains the partitions of our dump. Once opened by the flash image tool, the flash image tool parses the Bios image to its main partitions, and this one build here is reserved to receive the out image once we clean it or we generate it by the flash image tool. So we say I have said we have to copy this and put it inside this folder containing the partitions of our dump, past like this, and you go to my region and F2 on your keyboard, Control X to take out the name, and you choose the file which we have copied right now, or which we have pasted here right now, and with F2 to rename it and Control V to give it the name me region, so that once the image is built by the flash image tool, the me region will be replaced, and it will be replaced and it will keep the configuration which we have saved within this XML file which we have named V7. So now we reopen again the flash image tool, we go to file, and again here we open the file which we have saved as a configuration file here, this one. So we open in the second time, we have to open the configuration file, not the binary file. So open, and in fact the flash image tool will lead you directly to the working folder if you have saved the configuration file in the first time in the working folder. So here it doesn't take us to the working folder because, as you have seen before, we have saved it in the in another folder, but we have taken it from that folder and put it in the right working folder. So now, as we have opened the configuration file, which we can double check here, yes, so it's loaded, we just go to build and we build the image. So the image will come to this folder here. So just pay attention to here as we push the build button. Let's do this like this, and we go to build and build image. Here it is, we have our out image, and we can analyze it by me analyzer like this and put it here with this one beneath this one and hit enter on your keyboard, and as you can see we have everything as in the original. So the size, the date is usually different, but all the other parameters are exactly the same. So this is how we do it with the version 7. It will be the same thing with version 8. Let's just do it quickly. We don't need so much explanation as it will be the same thing. So sorry. So let's drag to my analyzer, enter. We have 8140. Let's go to my system tools, again, again. So 8140, 8140, this one. Drag everything here, close. So we double click on Flash Image tool. We go to file, or just drag your file here, your binary file. So with version 7, we have everything in the folder. We have the repository, we have the Flash Image tool, and we have the binary file as served as example, which we will try to clean. So what we have done, let's check. So we have loaded the file to our Flash Image tool. So we just go to build setting and check this, okay. And we go to main region, configuration, feature supported. Again, Intel OnTTF technology permanently disabled. Again, it should be yes here, okay. And here we have no, we don't have, as with 7, we don't have the integrated clock controller, but we have to check this one. Nothing to change here. And finally we go to PCH strap number 2000. That's fine. We save as, let's pay attention this time, we have to save in 8 here, and let's call it V8 like this, and save. So here it is. Now we close the Flash Image tool, and let's now open the repository RAR file, in which we will pick the appropriate repository to use with this example. 8140, we have 8140 here, 3 files, 1416 here, and it should be 5 MB, this one. And we have this time we have the RGN file, that's fine. We drag it here, and let's close this again. We copy this file like this, we go to this folder, we paste it here, and we go to main region, select it, F2, Control X, and we go to this file, F2, Control V, and that's it. We go back and we double click on the Flash Image tool again, and let's open build file, and simply here we open the configuration file like this, and we go to build, and we build our image. Here is the image. So as you can see here, we have 3 files. So I already have explained this and why we got 3 files. In fact, this is the full Bios image here with 12 megabyte, and these files are, in fact, this one split it to 2 parts, 4 and 8. Why? Because simply the board or the machine from which this Bios image was taken uses dual chip storage, which means 2 Bios chips instead of 1 Bios. And these 2 Bios chips, in fact, both of them contains only 1 image. So one half is one half on one chip, and the other half in the other chip. And if you want to be sure of that, you could just let's open to see which one has the header. This one, you just try to open it with any UEFI tool like this, and you will get an email message. Now, so this, in fact, not this one, this is the version 028. Now this one we should use another one, this one for example, and we will get this image here, this error here, as you can see. Let me show you this one. So image is truncated. You just hit OK, and you will get this message at the bottom of the flash image tool saying BIOS region is located outside of the opened image. If your system uses dual chip storage, please append another part to the opened image. This is it. So this is why we have these three files here. Let's go quickly to the other one. We showed the version 9 or version 10 as one of them will have the integrated clock controller. So let's do version 9 again. Me analyzer, here it is, enter the keyboard, and it's 9030. We choose the system image tool, the flash image tool, sorry, again on this one, and we drag everything like this. We don't need this one as it's a RAR file, so we don't need it. We only need these ones. Let's close, double click on the flash image tool, here we got it, and again let's drag our file on it, which is this one, and always check the log here, nothing to lose. So the file is loaded. We go to build settings, generate intermediate build file should be unchecked, and we go to my region and feature supported, Intel on-TIF technology permanently disabled, again should be yes. Okay, and here nothing to modify, and integrated clock controller here should be default. So if you find something like all locked or all unlocked, you should change that to 0 default. Okay, so let's just cancel as we have it already on default, and you save as in Mi version 9, and let's call it V9. As simple as this. Save. We have it here. Close flash image tool. Again, go to repository and fetch the file, the exact file you need depending on what you have on the Mi analyzer. So it's 9030 here, it's 1.5, so 9030 1.5 90, we have only one file here, and it's exactly what we need. Drag it here, close this. Again, let's copy the file like this. I just do copy, I don't cut in case something wrong happened with the flash image tool. You have a file again in the main folder, so just copy it and put it within the comp folder, which contains the partitions of your BIOS image. You select the Mi region file, F2, Ctrl X again, and you select this one, Ctrl V, and that's it. The file is renamed. Go back. As you can see here, we don't have the build folder, so maybe this version doesn't do that, doesn't create a folder. Maybe we will get the file here in the working folder, but we will check that again when we double click on when we open the flash image tool. So before opening the configuration file, let's check build setting. So we have, yes, it will be directly saved in the working folder. So as you can see here, it will be in the folder, working folder. So let's cancel here, and now let's open the configuration file, which is v9, and let's build. We will get it here. Here it is. So let's close. Let's analyze with me analyzer. We haven't done that with the previous one, but you can do it from your side to check if the parameters are exactly the same. So we have everything. Even I was about to say it in French. So même again. So sorry for that. I am used to speak French, in fact. So here in Morocco we use French a lot, not English. So the Flash Image tool are the same version, and the date, we have the SKU, same thing, same configuration. That's fine. The file should work as it should. Let's close this and again open our working folder. Let's go back. Now let's do this one. So in this video we'll do all of them. Again, let's do it quickly. Here we have enter 10060 3000 Flash Image tool. Again, close this, drag this here, close this, double click on Flash Image tool, drag your file here, build setting, and check this. Okay, a version, picture supported, Intel anti-theft. Where is it? We don't have it, I think, here. No, we don't have it, so that's fine. But we have to check the boot guard. Let's keep it as is. Don't touch that. Okay, integrated controller. It's default. That's fine. Now let's check the for the PCH straps. So that's fine. Let's save as where in version 10 and again v10. Like this, we have it here. Close. Let's fetch or bring the repository file 10060 10060 5 MB 10060. We have it here. This is the file. It's the file. Close. Again, copy. Let's put in here, paste, and this one we take the name and we give it to this one so as to replace the me region. And with this version we have the build folder. Let's open it. Before that we have to open the Flash Image tool, and then let's open this folder, and let's open our configuration file, which is v10, and then build image. We will get the warning about the boot guard. Just answer yes, and we have the out image, which we can again analyze with me analyzer like this, and you can compare between these two files, the out image and the original Bios image, or the dump as we call it. So that's it. They are same, except that the flash image tool used are different. So here we have 10.0.30, 10.54, and here we have 3000. So it's not an issue. Fact. So you usually use as the nearest version to what you have in the May version. So, and the same thing with the repository. If you don't have the exact file, you can use the nearest one, but you have to respect these other parameters, and of course the size. Of course the chipset supported also, so you have to pay attention to these things. This is how we do it with these versions, and in fact we didn't got any error with these files, which would be nice if we have some errors, as we will explain how to overcome those errors. But anyway, if ever you encounter an error when dealing with these versions which we have seen so far, please take a photo of the error and ask me in the comment section or in ERA Discord server, and I will explain how to deal with that error. And probably it will be with the video if you can give me the files, and the files which you will give won't be shared with anyone, so don't worry about that that fact. I don't share the files which are sent to me. I don't share them, as they may contain for example Windows keys, so I don't share them. Even if I don't have, I have to share a file with someone, I usually do modifications. If I don't find any alternative file, I do modifications. I remove all the DME information from the file before sharing it. So I don't share files of my customers or my subscribers or anyone else who contact me either on Discord or on Telegram or on WhatsApp or anywhere or by email. So your files won't be shared as is. If they will be shared, it will be with DME or the credentials removed. So don't worry about that fact. And I hope it's clear in this video, and I hope there will be questions. So I am really waiting for your questions, and I will be very happy to answer them. It may take me some time to answer you, but the answer will come to you. Be sure of that. So I'm waiting for your comments and questions. We have to stop, I think, here, and I hope I haven't forgotten to mention anything. And if ever something is wrong within this video, please do mention that, and you know where to find me. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.